Alright, very similar, just a little different. X squared minus 25 divided by x plus 5. Well, we know what times x plus 5 is x squared minus 25, right? Yeah, this is a difference of squares. So x minus 5 times x plus 5, right? X squared minus 25. Alright, we know that. Okay, that's good. But we're going to do long division to show the process. Okay? Alright, so I start out with x squared, and then I go to my next term. Is there an x in this? There isn't. But I have to put a placeholder, 0x. If you don't have the next term in order, put a placeholder. So this is showing the ones where you're missing a term. So x squared plus 0x's, right, minus 25. And then x plus 5 is on the outside here. All right, now we're going to do the same process I did before. The x squared divided by the x. X squared divided by x is x, and then multiply back down through. X squared plus 5x. So it was first term divided by that, x. Multiplied it back through. Do a subtraction, right? Subtract, subtract. X squared minus x is 0. 0 minus 5 is minus 5x. Drop down to 25. One more time. The negative 5x divided by the x is negative 5. And the negative 5x times the x is back to negative 5x. And the negative 5 times the 5 is minus 25. And you'll notice that as we do the subtraction here, subtract, subtract, this goes to 0 and this goes to 0. The remainder here is 0. And that makes sense, right? That's because x minus 5 times x plus 5 is x squared minus 25. So that we factored it and there is no remainder. That would be the same thing as 6 divided by 2, right? 6 divided by 2 is 3. Remainder 0. That's because 2 times 3 is 6. So as the previous problem, it wasn't an exact factor, but here you can find the exact factor. So the answer we'd just say is x minus 5. Parentheses aren't needed, I just put them in there to show you. But the key here in this problem is remembering they're missing that x term, so I'd write 0x, and that's needed as a placeholder.